Hey everybody, Daniel Rubino here with WP Central, and today I want to give you a quick look at Resco Radio, which just came to the marketplace a few days ago. This is the big return for Resco to Windows Phone 7, which is a welcome return. Resco was pretty big on Windows Mobile. I think we all had some of their apps, including Explorer and even Radio. Let's launch the app right here. The program goes for $1.99, which is actually pretty fair considering there's no subscription basis here. That's what really kind of separates this, I suppose, from Slacker and iHeartRadio. It's the fact that you don't need to pay for any sort of subscription. It's that one charge, and then you get unlimited music plays. Of course, you probably want to use this over Wi-Fi if you don't have an unlimited data plan. The app is pretty solid, though. You have your recents here, which we'll go through in a moment. You can favorite your stations. Let's see, you have categories. You have and this is really broad here. I kind of actually like the amount of options that they give you. I'm just going to zoom this out a little bit. Okay. So you have your top 50 from my location, by country, by providers, genre, search by name, or you can even add your own station via URL. I'll quickly show you that. That's a really great feature for, I think, for a lot of people here who have their own specific station that they want that maybe not a lot of people listen to. And so you just add everything in here, and then it'll save. Let's see, the My Location is also a great feature. By the way, that background image, a little lascivious, I think, for a radio app. I'm not necessarily complaining, I'm just could see that maybe not everyone would appreciate that. Anyways, the My Location, I'm based in New York, so it brings down all New York stations. And, you know, I think that's a really cool feature if we want to find some local radio, especially talk or something. Auto DJ, Armenian radio, always country. I mean, there's just a lot of stations right here. And so that's kind of a neat feature, I suppose. Especially if you're in like a new country or a new part of the state that you want to check out the local music. You, of course, do by country or top 50. And so, you know, you have your Skyrock and classic jazz, things I'd probably never listened to, audiobook radio. So all in all, great categories. Here's your menu. A lot of good options here. You have all your favorites, recently played, the player, which just hops you right back to the player, of course, sleep, which is a really neat feature. So basically you can set this to auto turn off after a certain amount of time, up to 2 hours. Let's see, we'll go back here. You can add a station, search, and then settings. There aren't too many settings. You have your connection speed, of course. Your pre-buffering, you can increase or decrease, which is nice, up to 20 seconds. Background. Basically, you can run this with the screen off, which is a nice feature, of course, too, and you can toggle that. Show content, music, and video hub. That's a cool thing for integration. And disable application idle detection, that's the running in the background thing. I mean, it doesn't run in the background in the sense you can run other apps while this is running, but you can turn the screen off. Okay, let's actually play some music here. I have a talk radio saved.
Have you utilized any sites like couch surfing that offer databases of people willing to share their homes with travelers?
Very quick. Now this was a low content stream, it was only 32 kilobits per second, and this is over Wi-Fi, so you would expect it to perform pretty quickly, but still very nice. You have your options here. Send by email, send by SMS, play, or add to favorites. That's kind of nice. I like the little image it downloads here for talk and news. Let's see. We'll do some music. This is 96 kilobits per second. So as you can see, it also streams the name of the song, whatever that's playing, which is very useful. And I'll turn it off now, and I'll show you running with the screen off. That's if it will reconnect. There it goes. So that works very well. One other feature, I'll see if I can show you quickly. Do top 50. this down a bit. Under options here, you have lyrics. Let's see if this works. There you go. That's a really cool thing. Check that out. It immediately brings down the lyrics to the song. Now, it's not as cool as Pico lyrics, which I've demoed before, that shows you the scrolling of the lyrics, basically. But still, that's kind of a great little feature, I think, that they had it on. So there you go, and you can add your to favorites and all that. Overall, hey, I gotta say this is a pretty solid app. The price is right at $1.99. I definitely recommend people give it a shot. If you don't like paying subscription music, this is probably your next best bet. It's beautifully laid out, great options. You know, it's basically all the classic stuff we expected from Resco, and it's really nice to see them back on Windows Phone 7. And so we got to give this an app a big thumbs up. Give it a spin. Let us know in comments what you think. Take care, everybody.